Alright guys, today we're going to go over the MOJO baby twin pack spinners. I really like these. I've never used spinners. I thought they'd be too much movement. But I was talking to some guys the other day. I mean, I see them from half a mile away across the river. And they met us at the boat launch when we were packing up leaving. And they were like, yeah, man, like we never used spinners either. We just, you know, I had like a jerk string and stuff, but the being able to see it from so far away, he's like, you can see birds coming at you from a distance. Like they see that movement and they want it. So I was like, run it, we'll go get some spinners. And Cabela's was having a killer deal on these. I think for the 2-pack it was the same as for a single. So I was like, yeah, please. I was gonna buy the avian one for the same price as the 2-pack. But I was like, run it, you get 2. Like, it's the spin movement we're really looking for. Honestly, no offense to Mojo, I think avians have a better paint job. A little bit more detailed. But where this isn't the paint job calling them in, it's more the movement of the wings. I was like, it doesn't need to be pretty. It just needs to be the movement. So, these are pretty cool. Comes with the decoys and poles and wings. And, Wilson's getting into stuff. I don't believe it comes with the batteries. I think it takes AA's. Yeah, it takes AA's. Runs on 4 AA's. Look at that. And it does say it's remote capable. Wilson, don't chew on the decoys, please. It does say it's remote capable. I have seen the remote for sale. I saw it there. I didn't buy it because I believe this has an on and off switch, from what I heard. So it has to run in half an hour, 40 minutes longer, because I'm just going to click it on at dark when I set them. It should be fine. I don't know how long I'm going to get out of a runtime, but it should be fine to just click them on. If it dies halfway through my hunt, I'll buy the remote so I can turn them on and off when I want to from the blind, but I think it'll be fine. But I'm going to crack these bad Larrys open, and I'll be back with you. Alright guys and girls, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get 2 poles set up, 4 feet, 2 sets of wings, 2 bodies. I will say, I'm not a huge fan of the way this looks. But from the top, I mean those screws and stuff, I'm not a big fan of that. I might paint them the same color as the back. Just because I don't think it would bother the birds. I don't think they would notice. But they might. Like I said, it's more for the wing movement that I'm buying these. So I'm gonna put you over here and we will set one of these up. So I did already set one pole up, and all it does is it sits in it. That's it. But to set the poles up, you just take one end. I gotta keep tapping the camera so I can see. Keep shutting off. You take the pointy end and you go into that. Oh, that finger's busted. Sorry, it doesn't work real well right now. And it locks in, and you have your, I'm guessing, foot peg to push down on into the mud. And then you set that one up. There's only one hole on each, so it's really simple. And then you slap into there. I don't hold. So the wings magnetically go in. They have a little tab, a little screw in there. They just magnetically click in. Ta-da! It does say to remove these in whenever you're transporting, and I see why. These are not much. They're like what you make street signs out of. They ain't much, so be extra careful with those. I feel as if they would break pretty easily. And the feet, geez, those don't look like they really want to fit into there. Yeah, those holes are much smaller than the feet. So you gotta really put some oomph into that. There we go. Jeez. But once they fit, they ain't coming out. It does not say anything about removing the feet for transportation. But getting them in there, sure tight. I don't think they're coming out anytime soon, though. There you go. Ta-da! So you put your wings in, slap that down, click your on button once you put some batteries in, and she can spin up. Batteries go in there, and then you just bring that down and Velcro it. I'll probably spray this green to match the tail, and I'll spray all the black to match the back. I do have double A's. Hold on. Let's test her out. Takes 4. Yep. So it does say make sure it's off. It is off. I would say be extra careful with the wiring, because that looks like that you could break it pretty easily. Okay, batteries are in. Slap the wings on. And then you would obviously put it on the stand, crank it in, and flip it up. They actually have really good spin to them. It's awesome. It does shake a little bit, so it might even make a little bit of movement in the water from shaking the pole. But and then you just turn them off when you're ready to go. Pack them up. It does say take the batteries out too, I'm guessing, so you don't just turn that on in transportation, but I'll probably leave the batteries in there, to be honest. Doesn't hurt my feelings. But they look pretty good. Other than the fact that I would paint the back, I don't think you have to. I really don't think you have to. Actually, I won't for the first time I use them. Eventually, I might paint them, but I don't think you have to. I don't think it's a necessary thing. I do not think they're going to see those little screws in the back at all. So, but looks like a good product. Not bad for 75 bucks, 80 bucks, whatever it was. You get 2 spinners with stands. That's not a bad deal. I think the Avian single spinner is like 80 or 90. So if you're fresh and you want to see if they work, I would recommend getting these 2 packs, one on either side of the spread is what I hear. Like I said, I haven't used spinners. I never thought I needed them, but those guys were like, yeah, you want them, trust me. Definitely. So again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And